Part 1 of 3 parts, where on November 7th, 2014, I had Panama City, Florida police officer Jay Walker stop by and give me the good news of a crazy, idiotic Supreme Court ruling called State versus Richard Catalino, a boom car punk, of where, amazingly, the Supreme Court used this idiotic decision saying because there were political trucks that were maybe going up and down the road maybe once or twice a year, that their idiotic reasoning was that it would be okay for these boom car punks to be able to terrorize citizens 365 days a year, night and day, 24 hours a day. So anyway, not only on top of that, I find it interesting that the dispatchers can call the cops out to have me arrested, but I can't have the boom cars arrested. And then I was threatened with jail because I called the dispatchers too much. They could have very easily prevented the situation of me calling them in the first place if there weren't any boom cars in the first place. I have no choice but to do that. And then I'm under which is called cop entrapment, which is 777-201 of the Florida statutes. And not only that, the cops are doing racketeering under 895 of the Florida statutes. So anyway, this right here is the beginning of it.
The bathroom is Jay Walker of the Panama City Police Department.
Okay.
Come on the other side. Come on the other side. Talk to me through the window. I'm not going to open my door because, first of all, number one, Jay Walker, I don't understand it. You heard them boom cars for many years. I'll bet you have never arrested one of them. I'm the one who was trying to defend my home to live in peace. Let's go on the other side. Come on around the other side of the bathroom now. We'll talk.
Okay.
I'm here. Huh?
What's going on?
I want to know something, Jay. I want to know the reason why these boom cars.
That's why I was here. I wanted to talk to you about it. I found out some new information and I wanted to share it with you.
Okay.
That's all.
I apologize because I'll tell you what, I had Stryker, okay?
You had what? I'm sorry.
Officer Stryker, S-T-R-I-C-H-E-R, okay? He came over here like playing the good cop, bad cop thing and stuff like that, threatened to take and bust my door down. He said, if I call dispatchers anymore, I am so sick of hearing these boom cars going up and down the road.
Let me give you
I'm sick and tired of them. I'm sick.
Let me give you a piece of paper. Give me something to write on, and I'm going to write down the case law on it from the Supreme Court. And I read it myself.
No, that's a lie. Yeah, okay, I know exactly what you're saying. There's a piece of shit motherfucker by the Richard Cantano down in Tampa, Florida. Yeah, I know about the case.
Okay.
He's a fucking liar.
Well, I'm just saying.
No, let me explain something to you. The Supreme Court, okay, let me ask you something. No disrespect, Jay.
I understand.
No disrespect, okay? Did you swear an oath to support and defend the Florida Constitution?
Yes.
Did the Supreme Court people swear an oath to support and defend the Florida Constitution?
Yes.
Article 2, Section 7 of the Florida Constitution says unnecessary noise will not be tolerated.
Okay.
Okay, now, the ambulance and fire department people are put in danger because of them motherfucking punks. What is the chances of them hearing an ambulance or fire? No, I want to just talk to you. I just want to talk with you. Okay, I'll let you write this down. I'll give you a piece of paper, but here's the thing.
That's the same case law. I didn't know you were aware of it. Catalano. State versus Catalano. And that came straight from...
No, the motherfuckers, they can go to jail for the rest of their life. Let me explain something to you, okay? They aided and abetted with American enemies. Age 76 of the Florida statutes. Y'all get this thing. Write it down. Write it down. that right there? That right there, Jay, my friend. Those are American enemies. That are aiding and abetting with American enemies. Now, you look at this way, okay? Now, let me tell you the other felonies, okay? When they bust into my home, you familiar with 1802 of the Florida statutes?
1802 is burglary.
The burglary is not that, it's breaking and entering into an occupied dwelling.
1802 is burglary, buddy.
That's right. Anytime there's a breaking and entering into an occupied dwelling, it is a burglary.
Okay.
And when they take their...
Jim.
No, let me just hear me out.
We've known each other.
Hear me out. Just hear me out, please, Jay. Hear me out.
Sure.
Hear me out.
Sure.
Okay, now we've established, okay, we've established, number one, that the Supreme Court people, they swore oath to support and defend the Florida Constitution. Now they lie right there. Now they're under perjury, which is 837 of the Florida statutes. No, hear me out. Just hear me out. No, hear me out. Hear me out, please. My arguments, okay?
Sure.
Okay, now we've got it to where they swore an oath. You already told me that all people that are recipients of public service, that are public servants, they swear an oath, and that's under 876 of the Florida statutes. The 876 statute is also called sedition. Okay, now 874 is criminal gang signaling instrumentalities. That's the way that these goddamn boom car punks, I see the same motherfuckers going up and down the road all the time. Okay? Now, wait a minute, hear me out, please, Jay, please.
I just
let me.
I'm trying to.
Now, he's up to, okay, I want you, let me ask you something. Can you arrest anybody in the state of Florida?
If they commit a crime?
Okay, go out there and arrest the Supreme Court justices of Tallahassee right now.
Well,
They committed a crime.
My career.
That's okay. Are you scared? You scared? Go good. Have a warrant signed for him. Alright, now, let me tell you the other felonies, okay? You're familiar with 893 of the Florida statutes?
That's a drug statute.
That's right. In Jacksonville, there's two places called audio addictions. They actually get a high off them boom basses. It gives them a buzz. It gets them addicted. Now, let me just give you some other felonies on these boom cars, okay? You familiar with 784 of the Florida statutes? That's battery upon your ears. Battery upon your ears.
Have you read the statute, Jim?
Yes, I have. Battery upon your ears is a felony.
Okay, time out.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. I want to finish, please. We will, but I want to be able to tell you exactly.
Can I come around to the...
No, we can talk right here. I'm afraid. Okay, I can talk to you right through it. That's right. I can talk to you right through the bathroom window here. Okay, please, let me just give you some more of my theory.
Okay.
Alright? Now you hear motorcycles? Motorcycle is not super low frequency. Those boom basses are purposely designed. They are designed to be lower in frequency. That's the reason why you ever heard of whales jumping out of going beaching themselves. They don't tell you the real truth. The sonar of the submarines, the sonar of the ships is super low frequency. Low frequency travels thousands of miles. Whales use it for communication. Elephants use it. Okay, the super low frequency causes a vibration in that. You've got a layer in your brain that protects your brain. Okay, the speakers are designed carefully tuned to where it hits your brain. It goes through the skull, but it hits that layer that's underneath your brain there.
Okay.
And what it does, it jars that blanket. And I have felt like I've had the motherfuckers to where I've had severe headaches.
And I don't know. I'm no argument.
Now, 3015 in Florida statute. You familiar with that statute?
What is it?
3015. 3015 of the Florida statute.
3015?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a subsection or is that a chapter?
Why don't you get your manual of 3015 of Florida statutes? It is your duty as a law enforcement officer, anybody who disturbs the peace, to arrest them.
Willfully.
And that's right, willfully. They purposely put in systems. A lot of times they'll have speakers that they don't even hear.
Right.
They're called thumpers, trunk thumpers.
Right.
They'll have the speakers facing out. Okay?
I don't have...
No, I'm just giving you my arguments. No disrespect, my friend. I'm giving you my arguments.
I understand. And you
Okay?
my friend. I've known...
That's right, but I never know that there might be a whole bunch of cops right out there right now to arrest me.
Nobody knows.
Called good cop, bad cop.
Jim, you have no...
Go get your police manual, please. Now, okay. Now, the United States Code.
If I give you my word that nobody else...
No, that's okay.
Sign. Don't believe me?
Why don't you write it down? Why don't you write down...
That you want me to write down?
Write down the Supreme Court case and everything like that.
You told me it was state...
Why don't you write it down? Just write it down.
Okay. I'm not here to trick you. I'm not...
You might not be, but there might be other cops that are there to trick
Jim,
me.
listen to me. I've been looking for you for days to give you the copy of the case law.
Hey, please, write it down. Write it down.
Okay.
Write it down. That's a lie right there.
Well, I'm just...
No disrespect, that's a lie.
But it's not up to me to determine that, bud.
Just like homosexuality. You think it's...
spelled it right. Catalano, I think that's it.
Well, okay, put the Supreme Court decision, Richard.
I don't know. That's just the case law that was given
It's a lie.
by the state attorney's office.
This
So basically, Jim, is what I'm telling you, buddy, and I'm not...
is a lie. This is a lie.
That's not for me to determine.
Oh, yes it is. Oh, yes it is.
Because I'll tell you what,
Okay.
if I go out and write somebody... Now, I listen to you, okay? Now listen to me just for 1 second, Jim.
Okay.
I'm not here to steer you wrong. I'm just telling you this is how it works. We write a ticket for loud stereo, okay? And they go to the courthouse.
That's called 316-3045.
I'm very familiar with
Where it's a lousy, only $70 ticket.
No, it's 110.
110. Let me tell you.
It's a non-moving violation.
You know what I faced one time because I had my light on the back of my head and the front. John L. Shuff of the Bay County Sheriff's Department thought he was hot shit. Okay? He took me to court because I had a light on the top of my head and the light on the back.
Right.
On my hat. He took me to court. You remember Pamela Smoke who died?
I do.
Okay, she used to be a prostitute.
Right.
You know, let me tell you how low-life she was. Okay? She wouldn't even let me interrogate and look the guy in his face, John L. Shuff, while I was interrogating him. Okay? Just like the dispatchers have lied and said that I came out with Sabrina, Eric, Michelle, lying and saying that I just got on the phone and said to them, fuck you and everything like that. Okay? I've got documentation. Okay? I want to put them under perjury. That's called 837 of the Florida statute. 5 years in prison. I talked to, do you know a Detective Johnson?
I do.
Okay, Detective Johnson. How long has he been with the Panama City Police Department, Florida?
He's been here several years. I'm not sure exactly.
Okay, now, I talked to him, and he said they're not an arrestable offense. He's